2013 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup is about to take place in the dream setting of Tahiti. The 7th edition, which runs from the 18th to the 28th of September, will be the first FIFA senior tournament ever to be held in the French Polynesian capital of Papeete. It'll be at the Tuata Stadium, and 16 teams from across the globe will be taking part.
Initially, we were surprised when Tahiti was chosen to host the 2013 World Cup. We didn't really believe it was possible. But over the years since, we've thought it through and know we can make it a reality. It's fantastic, really incredible, for an athlete, a sportsman, to play in a World Cup. It really is the pinnacle.
Zavaroni and his teammates are certainly preparing hard to ensure they're worthy hosts for the tournament. Of course, as hosts, they don't have to qualify, so the Tahitians, under the guidance of Angelo Scirinzi, player coach of the Swiss national team and FIFA beach soccer instructor, have been on an intense and demanding schedule of training and friendly internationals in the run-up to the tournament.
Basically, we asked for a bit of backup in the shape of Angelo Scirinzi, who's a Swiss national team player, because we realise that at this level you need a certain amount of experience to be able to compete with the top sides. I know Angelo, having played in the Swiss league. He welcomed me over there and I got to understand his mentality. So I asked him if he wanted to come and give us a hand, because I don't think we'd have been up to it in terms of our own coaching experience.
Tahiti's international football stock has been rising of late. The 11-a-side team took part in this year's FIFA Confederations Cup after becoming Oceania champions in 2012, the first nation other than Australia or New Zealand to win the title. 2 years ago, Tahiti broke the beach soccer dominance of the Solomon Islands to become Oceania's representative at the 2011 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup in Ravenna, Italy. Spirited showing from the Tiki-Toa saw them win their first game 5-2 against Venezuela before losing to Nigeria and eventual champions Russia. Though the Pacific Islanders failed to make it through the group phase, they could be proud of their efforts.
We learned a lot in Ravenna. It was a great experience for us, the first time we'd played in a World Cup. We saw what didn't work well, and today we're learning from those mistakes, with the aim of avoiding repeating the same errors we made in Ravenna. That's why Angelo is here to help us. We're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. We're miles away from everything, and we rarely get the chance to play in top-level tournaments. Luckily, we're hosting this World Cup so we can welcome the other countries. People want to come here, and that's fantastic for us, as we'll have the chance to see where we are compared to the big teams.
We're not professionals, but we make up for that with our desire and our love of the sport. Plus, we want to proudly represent our country. Tahitians traditionally love to play on sand, so it's not something that's difficult for us to pick up.
Despite their amateur status, team captain Bennett and his teammates will feel a weight of expectation playing on home soil, especially as for the first time there'll be 2 Oceania sides appearing in the finals. The Solomon Islands qualified through the Oceania playoffs, and they've been drawn in Group B alongside Argentina, Netherlands and El Salvador. The hosts, meanwhile, have been drawn in a strong group with the United Arab Emirates, Spain and the USA.
We're obliged to get results in some ways because we're hosting the tournament, but we shouldn't put too much pressure on ourselves and become obsessed. We need to be calm, approach every game with humility, respect our opponents and be 200% ready when we play our matches. The first aim for the team is essentially to perform well. We want to show we can compete, that we're worthy of competing at this level, Or at least not far off.
Our primary aim is to get through the first round. It would be a first for a small Pacific island to qualify for the second round of a World Cup. Then, if we make it through to the quarter-finals, we'll take it one game at a time. And why shouldn't we reach the final? That would be our dream, but reaching the quarter-finals would already be huge for us.
They'll have plenty of competition. Traditional giants Brazil are in Group C with Iran, Senegal and Ukraine, whilst Russia, the holders, face Japan, Paraguay and Ivory Coast in Group D. Russia's win 2 years ago marked a major change in the direction of the sport. Can Brazil, who lost 12-8 in that Ravenna final, regain their crown? Will there be a different winner? Could it even be Tahiti? It all promises to be quite a show.